Hello, everyone, and welcome to your full moon video for the full moon in Magha Nakshatra, taking place on the 12th of February, 2025. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. Tick the notification bell so you can get notified every time there's a new video up. In addition to that, I presently, on a few consultation slots, have an offer of a 1 hour consultation for only $108 using the discount code 108 at the link above. So sometimes we can just feel inside of ourselves that the timing just simply isn't right. And then, on the other hand, we begin to feel that the time is now, and now action needs to be taken, and it can't wait until we feel like it's the right time because we just simply have to do something, right? We don't always have the convenience of choice, but sometimes our intuition knows that if we do something at that particular moment, well, it might not work out so well. But it's not all about the outcome. I say that several times. It's not all about the outcome. Sometimes it's quite often about the journey. And so at those moments where you can kind of sense that, well, now may not be the right time, but you got to do something anyway, it's tempting to just kind of take all those feelings of uncertainty, all those feelings of confusion, all of that doubt, all of that lack of confidence, and just kind of squash it to the lower recesses of your consciousness and go, time to plow ahead, right? That's not always the wisest thing because usually when you do that, your sense of discernment and discrimination goes along with it. Your higher sense of awareness gets shut down as well. And those are some of the hallmarks of Magha Nakshatra when it's dealing with, some difficult influences. And at the time of the full moon, even though the moon's bright and the moon shiny, due to its position, it is in somewhat of a weakened state. So, with that being the case, the emotions are likely going to be to such an extent that, as I was saying, you're likely going to want to go, let's just squash those to the side. But guess what? There goes your sensitivity as well. And Magha Nakshatra can have that as one of its hallmarks. It can sometimes make us do one of two things. It either blows our sensitivity wide open so that we're just like a psychic sponge picking up on every single thing from our environment, or sometimes it can shut it down altogether because we feel that we have to just get on with things. And in this particular full moon energy, as we have Mercury directly across in Shatabisha Nakshatra and the sun in Dhanishta, it's going to be tempting for you to just be brash and bold because you're on a mission. This is something you've got to do. But the situation's confusing. And if that level of discernment that Mercury needs at its disposal is not at your fingertips, well, then things are likely not going to go so well. It's like standing at the foot of like a really high mountain, right? And you go, you know what? And this is a really good metaphor for the situation because I imagine in everybody's quote unquote situation that's going on, there's this feeling of a mountain that needs to be climbed. There's a lot that needs to take place, and you're going, you know what? I just don't have the gear that it's going to take to be able to kind of do that. That's not a pleasant feeling, right? And so when that happens, as I was saying, sometimes we just go, I just need to be bold. I need to be brave. But then if you go dashing, like, up the mountain, well, first of all, you're likely going to get exhausted really quickly, but you're also probably not going to watch your footing very well. You'll probably slip, you'll probably fall. And in those particular instances, it doesn't help the scenario. So you're not in a position right now where you can control either the fact that you need to take some sort of action, nor can you control the outcome of your actions. And so there's a certain level of acceptance that has to be there. And there's a certain level of courage that you need to have. But courage without discrimination does not help the problem. Don't be brash. Don't be stupid. Pay attention. Recognize you have to do something. Recognize that you can't just wait around, but pay attention. Bring awareness to the situation and let go of your need to control the outcome. If you could use a little bit of help with these full moon energies or anything else that's going on in your life, please do not hesitate to reach out. As I mentioned, I have a few consultation slots available for only $108 at the link that you'll see above using the code 108. If the number of consultations has expired on it, I do hope that you'll schedule in with me anyway. Until next time, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.